So for this problem, it says to solve by substitution. It's actually pretty easy to solve by elimination because we can, I don't know if you can see that, we can eliminate the y's just by multiplying this by positive 8. But it says to do it by substitution. So what does that mean? That the first step is to solve for one of the variables. So I could actually use either one of these, this or this, but it seems easiest to solve for the variable with a coefficient of 1, because there's a coefficient of 1 there. So that's what I'm going to do. Solve for a variable that has a coefficient of 1. So I'm going to use this. And then I'll say, so 7x plus y equals 24. And I'll solve for y. What does that mean? It means I will subtract 7x from both sides. These are not like terms, so I cannot combine them. I'm just going to write them sideways. Y equals negative 7x plus 24. Very good, very good. But then, so that the first step is to, maybe write this down. The first step is to solve for a variable. Could be an x, could be a y. Next step is to plug this in for y, or if you solve for x, you plug it in for x, in the other equation. So plug into other equation. That's the next step. So this is step 1, solving for a variable. Step 2, plug it in to the other equation. So negative 2x minus 8 times y, which is all this stuff. Negative 7x plus 24. Then that's equal to 24. So I just copied everything down except for that y. Alright, and then I solve. Hopefully you remember how to solve the equations. So I take this, I distribute that first. So I have positive 56x, right? Negative times a negative is a positive. Minus, what is this? Because negative times a positive is a negative. What is that? Negative 160, 70, 88? Negative 188. I'm going to double check that. It's actually 192. There we go. 192. And then I have my negative 2x out in front. And then equals 24 over there. Combine like terms. These are the like terms here. So that would be 56, 55, 54. Positive 54x minus 192 equals to 24. All right, so this is actually step 3, solving. So I'm working on step 3 right now, and then I think I'll add the 192 to both sides. These are like terms, so I can combine those. Great. This is great, donkey. 54x equals, what is it, 9, no, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11 is 216. I divide both sides. I divide both sides by 54. So I get x. I don't divide by x here. No. I'm trying to get x by itself. I don't divide by x. And x equals 216 divided by, I'm doing this in my calculator, 54 is positive 4. Oh, okay, sweet. But we're not done. We're not done. We know then that part of our answer is 4 comma something. What is it? Well, we got to plug it back in. And we can plug it in anywhere. We could plug it in to this equation. We could plug it into this equation. And we could plug it in to this equation. We could plug it in absolutely anywhere, and anywhere that involves a y, because I'm trying to find y now. I substituted for y, now I'm plugging back in to solve for y. And the easiest place to plug this back in, so this would be step 4. It's green now. Ooh. So this is also step 4. Plug back in. So my x value is 4, so I'm going to replace x with 4. So, I'll write it right here. I have y equals negative 7 times 4 plus 24. And then I don't even need to do much except for just evaluate that. So negative 7 times 4, that's simply negative 28 plus 24. That means y equals, combine like terms, negative 4, because this is bigger, but negative, bigger in magnitude. So then, oh, that's not the answer though. So I have negative 4 there. That is my answer. So the point where these two lines intersect is at 4 comma negative 4. Now this is probably actually this is probably the same amount of work as solving by elimination. But once you get the hang of it, it shouldn't be too bad.